Natural disasters ranging from wildfires to floods have become increasingly catastrophic in recent weeks, which is especially noticeable in the Northern Hemisphere. The residents of Hawaii found themselves in the epicenter of the apocalypse when powerful forest fires started on the island of Maui.
Oh my God, bro!
On August 8, 2023, a fiery disaster overtook this paradise corner of the planet and turned it into a real hell. No one expected this to come. Despite the fact that the island has emergency sirens designed to warn of natural disasters and other threats, they did not sound during the fire. Some witnesses said they had not been warned in advance, describing their horror as the flames engulfed everything within minutes. The fire spread so quickly that people in panic rushed to seek refuge in the ocean, as there were not many options. Either be at the mercy of one or another force of nature. As of August 14th, more than 90 lives were lost due to the devastating events. This natural disaster was the deadliest in the history of the United States. People still do not lose hope to find their missing relatives as large parts of the island remain without cellular communication and electricity. The official cause of the fire has not been determined, but it is known that in recent months, Maui County has experienced a significant worsening of severe drought conditions. In addition, strong winds from Hurricane Dora, which raged hundreds of kilometers south of Hawaii, contributed to the rapid spread of the flames. Wind gusts of up to 60 miles per hour prevented firefighters from conducting rescue operations. The popular tourist town of Lahaina burned almost to the ground. Now once beautiful landscapes look more like post-apocalyptic scenes. In total, the disaster destroyed more than 2,000 buildings and left thousands of people homeless. It will probably take many years and billions of dollars to restore. The tragedy that occurred in Hawaii raises many questions. Why weren't people warned? Why didn't the emergency sirens go off? Why is no one talking about the fact that now thousands of people have become refugees, and they have to start their lives anew? Who will take care of them and what will happen to them next? Meanwhile, in a short time, everyone will forget about this news, and people will be left alone with their problems. These are the conditions that the consumerist format of society dictates to us now. There's something to think about, isn't there? We will return to this topic later, and now let's see what the water natural force has done. On August 10th, sudden rains caused huge lakes to form in the streets of the capital of Canada. In some places, the amount of precipitation was extremely high. The weather station in Ottawa recorded 48 millimeters of rain in just 1 hour. And it should be noted that the average monthly rainfall in August in the city is 92 millimeters. Some people had to abandon their cars on flooded roads to save their lives.
Within a matter of minutes, seconds really, I was in a flood. Up to my car window. The water was up to here. There's a gentleman here telling everyone to get out of their cars, so when I got out on the passenger side, the water just all gushing in into the car, so it was up pretty high for sure.
The monsoon rains in India turned people's lives into continued suffering. As of August 10th, 42 people lost their lives in just one day. The majority of the casualties occurred in the state of Chhattisgarh. Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh and other states are also suffering from floods. Since April 2023, monsoon rains in the country have caused the death of about 2,000 people. More than 85,000 houses have been damaged during this period. While in Europe, Cyclone Hans, which hit Norway on August the 7th to the 9th, became the strongest in some parts of the country in the last quarter of the century. The most intense precipitation fell in the south. The level of many rivers and lakes rose to record levels. Floods and landslides damaged important infrastructure, namely, highways, railways, and bridges. A part of the dam at the Braskiriadfoss hydroelectric power plant collapsed under the water pressure. More than 4,000 people were evacuated from various towns. Inland County was particularly affected. Local authorities called this situation a national emergency. According to preliminary estimates, the total damage may exceed 1 billion Norwegian kroner. A red alert was in effect in 5 Swedish counties due to the cyclone. The most extensive destruction caused by Hans occurred along the western coast. In particular, the overflowing Gotthard River flooded the fish harbor in Gothenburg. The depth of flood waters reached 1 meter. The unpredictability of the natural disaster was clearly demonstrated by an incident at the ski resort in the Ore Mountains. An overnight downpour in or turned the harmless Susabacken stream into a dangerous torrent, forcing people to flee. Other northern European countries also felt the consequences of the impact of Cyclone Hans. In Denmark, Finland, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, gale-force winds combined with rain-felled trees disrupted transportation and caused power outages. Extreme weather caused the loss of at least 3 lives. The main threat of the 21st century is climate change, which could wipe out all life on the planet within the next 10 years. It is already crucial to bring together the entire scientific community to address this issue. But can we now, in our society of a consumerist format, bring together scientific minds to achieve a common goal? We cannot. Can we gather all our resource and direct it towards survival? No, along the way, it will be stolen. We need to look at the root of the problem and implement a format of society that can guarantee us safety, as well as the unification of scientists and unlimited funding to solve climate problems and preserve life on Earth. This is what the creative society in which human life is the highest value guarantees us.